The Super Bowl is the annual championship game of the National Football League in the United States. It is played on the first Sunday in February and is considered the biggest event in American sports. The game has evolved over the years, becoming one of the most watched and celebrated events in the world. The first Super Bowl was played on January 15, 1967, between the NFL champion Green Bay Packers and the American Football League champion Kansas City Chiefs. The Packers won the game 35-10. The game was originally called the AFL-NFL World Championship Game, but the name was changed to the Super Bowl in 1969. In the early years, the Super Bowl was not as popular as it is today. The first few Super Bowls were not sold out and the game was not as heavily covered by the media as it is now. However, as the NFL grew in popularity, so did the Super Bowl. One of the major reasons for the Super Bowl's growing popularity was the merger between the NFL and AFL in 1970. The merger brought the best teams from both leagues together to compete for the championship, making the game more competitive and exciting. It also allowed for more teams and cities to host the Super Bowl, bringing the game to a wider audience. The Super Bowl has also evolved in terms of the halftime show. The first halftime show featured college marching bands and was not a big attraction. However, as the years went on, the halftime show began to feature more popular music acts and became an important part of the Super Bowl experience. In recent years, the halftime show has featured some of the biggest names in music. The halftime show has become an event of its own, with fans looking forward to it as much as the game itself. The Super Bowl has also become a major event for advertising. Companies spend millions of dollars to air commercials during the game, making it one of the most expensive times to advertise on television. The Super Bowl is also known for its extravagant and creative commercials, many of which have become cultural phenomena. The commercials during the Super Bowl are considered to be some of the most creative and entertaining commercials of the year. The game has also evolved from the standpoint of the technology it used. Today, the Super Bowl is one of the most technologically advanced sporting events in the world. The game is broadcast in high definition and is available in multiple languages. Fans can also watch the game online and on mobile devices. The use of technology has made it easier for fans to watch the game and stay connected with other fans, regardless of their location. The Super Bowl has also become a major event for the host cities. Hosting the Super Bowl brings in millions of dollars in revenue and helps to boost the local economy. The host cities also use the opportunity to showcase their city to the world by highlighting their attractions, culture, and history. The Super Bowl has been played annually since 1967, and each year has brought its own unique moments and memories. Here is a brief overview of some of the notable events and highlights from each year of the Super Bowl. 1967, Super Bowl I. The first ever Super Bowl was played on January 15, 1967, between the NFL champion Green Bay Packers and the AFL champion Kansas City Chiefs. The Packers won the game 35-10, and the game was watched by an estimated audience of 60 million people. 1968, Super Bowl II. The Green Bay Packers won their second consecutive Super Bowl, defeating the Oakland Raiders 33-14. The game was played in Miami, Florida and was watched by an estimated audience of 51 million people. 1969, Super Bowl III. The New York Jets, led by quarterback Joe Namath, defeated the Baltimore Colts 16-7. This game marked the first time an AFL team had won the Super Bowl. It was also the first time that the game was officially called the Super Bowl, as it was previously known as the AFL-NFL World Championship Game. 1970, Super Bowl IV. The Kansas City Chiefs, led by quarterback Len Dawson, defeated the Minnesota Vikings 23-7. This game marked the last time an AFL team would win the Super Bowl before the merger between the NFL and AFL. 1971, Super Bowl V. The Baltimore Colts defeated the Dallas Cowboys 16-13 in a game that was marred by mistakes and turnovers. This game is often referred to as the Blunder Bowl due to the high number of mistakes made by both teams. 1972, Super Bowl VI. The Dallas Cowboys defeated the Miami Dolphins 24-3, with Cowboys quarterback Roger Staubach winning the Super Bowl MVP award. This game was also notable for being the first Super Bowl played in the state of Louisiana. 1973, Super Bowl VII, the Miami Dolphins, led by quarterback Bob Grease, defeated the Washington Redskins 14-7 to complete the only perfect season in NFL history. 1974, Super Bowl VIII, the Miami Dolphins won their second consecutive Super Bowl, defeating the Minnesota Vikings 24-7. This game was also notable for being the first Super Bowl where both teams had previously won the Super Bowl. 1975, Super Bowl IX, the Pittsburgh Steelers defeated the Minnesota Vikings 16-6 in a game that was dominated by defense. The Steelers' defense, known as the Steel Curtain, was the key to the team's victory. 1976, Super Bowl X, the Pittsburgh Steelers won their second consecutive Super Bowl, defeating the Dallas Cowboys 21-17. This game was notable for a spectacular catch by Steelers wide receiver Lynn Swann, who was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1977, Super Bowl XI, the Oakland Raiders defeated the Minnesota Vikings 32-14 in a game that was played in Pasadena, California. Raiders quarterback Ken Stabler was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1978, Super Bowl XII, the Dallas Cowboys defeated the Denver Broncos 27-10 in a game that was played in New Orleans, Louisiana. The Cowboys' defense, known as the Doomsday Defense, was the key to the team's victory. 1979, Super Bowl XIII, the Pittsburgh Steelers won their third Super Bowl, defeating the Dallas Cowboys 35-31 in a game that featured a back-and-forth battle between the two teams. Steelers quarterback Terry Bradshaw was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1980, Super Bowl XIV, the Pittsburgh Steelers won their fourth Super Bowl, defeating the Los Angeles Rams 31-19. This game was notable for being the first Super Bowl to feature teams from different conferences. 1981, Super Bowl XV, the Oakland Raiders defeated the Philadelphia Eagles 27-10 in a game that was played in New Orleans, Louisiana. Raiders quarterback Jim Plunkett was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1982, Super Bowl XVI, the San Francisco 49ers defeated the Cincinnati Bengals 26-21 in a game that was played in Pontiac, Michigan. 49ers quarterback Joe Montana was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1983, Super Bowl XVII, the Washington Redskins defeated the Miami Dolphins 27-17 in a game that was played in Pasadena, California. Redskins running back John Wiggins was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1984, Super Bowl XVIII, the Los Angeles Raiders defeated the Washington Redskins 38-9 in a game that was played in Tampa, Florida. Raiders running back Marcus Allen was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1985, Super Bowl XIX, the San Francisco 49ers defeated the Miami Dolphins 38-16 in a game that was played in Stanford, California. 49ers quarterback Joe Montana was named the Super Bowl MVP for the second time in his career. 1986, Super Bowl XX, the Chicago Bears defeated the New England Patriots 46-10 in a game that was played in New Orleans, Louisiana. Bears defensive end Richard Dent was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1987, Super Bowl XXI, the New York Giants defeated the Denver Broncos 39-20 in a game that was played in Pasadena, California. Giants quarterback Phil Simms was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1988, Super Bowl XXII, the Washington Redskins defeated the Denver Broncos 42-10 in a game that was played in San Diego, California. Redskins quarterback Doug Williams was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1989, Super Bowl XXIII, the San Francisco 49ers defeated the Cincinnati Bengals 20-16 in a game that was played in Miami, Florida. 49ers quarterback Joe Montana was named the Super Bowl MVP for the third time in his career. 1990, Super Bowl XXIV, the San Francisco 49ers won their fourth Super Bowl, defeating the Denver Broncos 55-10 in a game that was played in New Orleans, Louisiana. 49ers quarterback Joe Montana was named the Super Bowl MVP for the fourth time in his career. 1991, Super Bowl 25, the New York Giants defeated the Buffalo Bills 20-19 in a game that was played in Tampa, Florida. Giants kicker Matt Barr made the game-winning field goal as time expired, and Giants defensive end Leonard Marshall was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1992, Super Bowl 26, the Washington Redskins defeated the Buffalo Bills 37-24 in a game that was played in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Redskins quarterback Mark Rypien was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1993, Super Bowl 27, the Dallas Cowboys defeated the Buffalo Bills 52-17 in a game that was played in Pasadena, California. Cowboys quarterback Troy Aikman was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1994, Super Bowl 28, the Dallas Cowboys won their fourth Super Bowl, defeating the Buffalo Bills 30-13 in a game that was played in Atlanta, Georgia. Cowboys running back Emmitt Smith was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1995, Super Bowl 29, the San Francisco 49ers won their fifth Super Bowl, defeating the San Diego Chargers 49-26 in a game that was played in Miami, Florida. 49ers quarterback Steve Young was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1996, Super Bowl 30, the Dallas Cowboys won their fifth Super Bowl, defeating the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-17 in a game that was played in Tempe, Arizona. Cowboys cornerback Larry Brown was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1997, Super Bowl 31, the Green Bay Packers defeated the New England Patriots 35-21 in a game that was played in New Orleans, Louisiana. Packers quarterback Brett Favre was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1998, Super Bowl 32, the Denver Broncos defeated the Green Bay Packers 31-24 in a game that was played in San Diego, California. Broncos running back Terrell Davis was named the Super Bowl MVP. 1999, Super Bowl 33, the Denver Broncos won their second Super Bowl, defeating the Atlanta Falcons 34-19 in a game that was played in Miami, Florida. Broncos quarterback John Elway was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2000, Super Bowl 34, the St. Louis Rams defeated the Tennessee Titans 23-16 in a game that was played in Atlanta, Georgia. Rams quarterback Kurt Warner was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2001, Super Bowl 35, the Baltimore Ravens defeated the New York Giants 34-7 in a game that was played in Tampa, Florida. Ravens linebacker Ray Lewis was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2002, Super Bowl 36, the New England Patriots defeated the St. Louis Rams 20-17 in a game that was played in New Orleans, Louisiana. Patriots kicker Adam Vinatieri made the game-winning field goal as time expired, and Patriots quarterback Tom Brady was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2003, Super Bowl 37, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defeated the Oakland Raiders 48-21 in a game that was played in San Diego, California. Buccaneers defensive tackle Warren Sapp was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2004, Super Bowl 38, the New England Patriots defeated the Carolina Panthers 32-29 in a game that was played in Houston, Texas. Patriots kicker Adam Vinatieri made the game-winning field goal as time expired, and Patriots quarterback Tom Brady was named the Super Bowl MVP for the second time in his career. 2005, Super Bowl 39, the New England Patriots won their third Super Bowl, defeating the Philadelphia Eagles 24-21 in a game that was played in Jacksonville, Florida. Patriots wide receiver Deion Branch was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2006, Super Bowl 40, the Pittsburgh Steelers defeated the Seattle Seahawks 21-10 in a game that was played in Detroit, Michigan. Steelers wide receiver Hines Ward was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2007, Super Bowl 41, the Indianapolis Colts defeated the Chicago Bears 29-17 in a game that was played in Miami, Florida. Colts quarterback Peyton Manning was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2008, Super Bowl 42, the New York Giants defeated the New England Patriots 17-14 in a game that was played in Glendale, Arizona. Giants wide receiver David Tyree made an unforgettable catch, and Giants quarterback Eli Manning was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2009, Super Bowl 43, the Pittsburgh Steelers won their sixth Super Bowl, defeating the Arizona Cardinals 27-23 in a game that was played in Tampa, Florida. Steelers wide receiver Santonio Holmes was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2010, Super Bowl 44, the New Orleans Saints defeated the Indianapolis Colts 31-17 in a game that was played in Miami, Florida. Saints quarterback Drew Brees was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2011, Super Bowl 45, the Green Bay Packers defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 31-25 in a game that was played in Arlington, Texas. Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2012, Super Bowl 46, the New York Giants won their fourth Super Bowl, defeating the New England Patriots 21-17 in a game that was played in Indianapolis, Indiana. Giants quarterback Eli Manning was named the Super Bowl MVP for the second time in his career. 2013, Super Bowl 47, the Baltimore Ravens defeated the San Francisco 49ers 34-31 in a game that was played in New Orleans, Louisiana. Ravens quarterback Joe Flacco was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2014, Super Bowl 48, the Seattle Seahawks defeated the Denver Broncos 43-8 in a game that was played in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2015, Super Bowl 49, the New England Patriots defeated the Seattle Seahawks 28-24 in a game that was played in Glendale, Arizona. Patriots quarterback Tom Brady was named the Super Bowl MVP for the third time in his career. 2016, Super Bowl 50, the Denver Broncos defeated the Carolina Panthers 24-10 in a game that was played in Santa Clara, California. Broncos outside linebacker Von Miller was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2017, Super Bowl 51, the New England Patriots defeated the Atlanta Falcons 34-28 in a game that was played in Houston, Texas. Patriots quarterback Tom Brady was named the Super Bowl MVP for the fourth time in his career. 2018, Super Bowl 52, the Philadelphia Eagles defeated the New England Patriots 41-33 in a game that was played in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Eagles quarterback Nick Foles was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2019, Super Bowl 53, the New England Patriots defeated the Los Angeles Rams 13-3 in a game that was played in Atlanta, Georgia. Patriots wide receiver Julian Edelman was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2020, Super Bowl 54, the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the San Francisco 49ers 31-20 in a game that was played in Miami, Florida. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes was named the Super Bowl MVP. 2021, Super Bowl 55, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers defeated the Kansas City Chiefs 31-9 in a game that was played in Tampa, Florida. Buccaneers quarterback Tom Brady was named the Super Bowl MVP for the fifth time in his career. As we can see, the Super Bowl has evolved over the years, with different teams and players rising to the top and becoming champions. The game has also been played in different venues across the United States, showcasing the best that each host city has to offer. With each passing year, the Super Bowl continues to be one of the most watched and highly anticipated events in the world of sports, and it remains a true spectacle that continues to capture the hearts and minds of fans everywhere.